Right. Now continuing this video, right, still on the subject here of looking at the Buddhism. Here Rita, Mia, Maya and Dharma, right? So looked at the Rita one, right? Now the Maya, right? So obviously, of course, this coincides with the Mia Queen idea and all this, right? But interesting that Maya, right, means illusion, fraud, deception, and magic that misleads and creates disorder, right? Thus is contrary to reality, laws and rules that established order, predictability and harmony. So they use the Rita idea, right, to like instigate order and supposed to be, like good, like that newsreader, of course. That's our lies anyway, like. But they play out acting rules, of course. Remember, right? So when you have Maya, right? So type in for Maya, and this is one day ago, right? Maya Jama, the James idea, right? And 33 years as a news anchor, Maya Sri Kumar, right? So makes sense that they're gonna have newsreaders, which is Hex Anchor, right? Anchor again. This is the day with the Buddhist stuff in that, right? And called Maya, right? Maya drama. Malaya, Singapore. So the illusion, you see, Buddhist illusion. Maya even. Here's Maya Angelou, right? Poet and civil rights activist. There's a lot of hex going on there, right? And popular on the BBC news programme. Obviously, it's trans, as you can see from there. Face to face. Janus. Like Myri. Pretty similar to the Maya idea, another newsreader. Yeah, another concept in Buddhism, right, is this Nana idea, right? Nana means knowledge, comprehension, intelligence, insight. Purification of knowledge and vision. Seventh purification. Nanda is the half brother of Buddha. So Nana, right, is the day with the Buddhism again. Nana's about. Malaysian DJ. Nana, South Korean girl group. German rapper and DJ. Lulu and Nana. Genome editing. So obviously a couple of transes. Genomes of human embryos. But another interesting thing is the 4 kinds of analytical knowledge. Moha, Kirya, Nana. 4 kinds of knowledge that arises in the Buddha. In the you have Nana Mouskouri, the spinning wheel, right, in 76. Spin a wheel. Songs of the British Isles in the spinning wheel. And obviously in North Trance, right? And the glasses on the disguise, the eyes and that really. Spinning wheel, track 7 on Song of the British Isles. You have the wheel turn on the Buddhism. Dharma Chakra. And Dharma wheel has 3 basic parts. So the king idea in the Buddhism. Three times. So we have the idea of the Prince of Wheels. The Prince of Wheels. So the turner of the wheel, obviously you have a lot of turners, right? Yeah, also on the GB News you have Nana Akua, 7, sitting as a 7-year-old girl. Not 8, 7, see? Not 8 full like the Noble Path, but 7. Nana Akua on the GB News. And of course they're always going on about, introducing transgender ideas on this GB News. Because they're turning the wheels. See? They're involved in the wheel turning. Again, yeah, obviously another trans. Involved in the wheel turning. You see the swastika, right? And the swastika is an ancient religious and cultural symbol, right? Predominantly in various Eurasian as well as African American cultures, right? And basically is a wheel, right? It's a wheel, a rotating wheel in that, right? Revolving wheel, right? And known now for its appropriation by the Nazi party, right? Continues to be used as a symbol of divinity, like the divine right of kings, right? In spirituality in Indian religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. Swastika meaning conducive to well-being, right? So obviously, if people are looking at this symbol and think the symbol's evil or something, notice how it's squared off, right? That's squared off as opposed to round. It's basically squared in 7s. Again, this is part of the hex, see? It's actually like the meaning of of well-being. And the sort of profanes, right, if they believe all that stuff about the recognisable modern use in the Western world that says it all. So you've got the division between the Eastern philosophies, like Buddhism and Hinduism, and the Western world, which is profane, and we believe there's hex about what happened in that World War II. Right? So trickery make you think all evil. And of course, it's to do with prosperity and good luck. See what I'm saying? And basically symbolising the sun. You know what I mean? But it's squared off. Like that idea about squaring the circle and circling the squares. There's a lot of trickery going on with all these hexes. Seventh. Footprints of the Buddha. 3 jewels. Seeing a lot of hex going on. As with that. Of course, all this came in so you take it over. Of course, it's all garbage. It's not even such a real thing as that. You know what I mean? It's semi is remember, semi is half. So it's to get it, they were trying to trans is like, innit? Right? It's a total hex all around. Supposed to remain a symbol of good luck and prosperity in all these religions and countries, and that's it. The East. In the East. Not the profane West idea and all that. See? A lot of hex. Whales idea, quite similar to seals as well. Seals and whales. There you go. In the West. It led to misinterpretations and misunderstandings. And the exact intention of what this hex has always been about, right? You always see the character of Kwai Chang Caine, right? Right? From the TV program Kung Fu. And of course, the Kung Fu, it was Kung Fu, but he was playing like a Buddhist priest, you know what I mean? It was like, I think that bit of the different Eastern stuff had been mixed up, but he was like, he was playing basically a Buddhist priest, wasn't he? The bald head and all that, you know what I mean? Shaolin priest. In the, religions of Buddhism and all this. And it was basically, the Caine idea, right? And of course, China is basically like the Caine idea again. See what I mean? So there's a lot of funny codes in this particular program. They travel to the West. The West idea, say, is an Eastern man in the West. So it was, again, it was full of Masonic code, wasn't it? Of course, started in with a bald head and that, like a Buddhist priest, didn't he? Betting reached that a large part of that particular story was based on this character, Chiang Kai-shek, who was living about that time, right? And the Chinese nationalist politician. Basically had the bald head type of thing, right?